The COGTA Minister Velenkosini Hlabisa is headed for the Eastern Cape and expected to meet with the initiation committee on the deaths of over 20 initiates this season. Newzroom Afrika's Ntsiki Nohiya is live for us to set the scene ahead of that briefing. Ntsiki, a very good morning to you. So there's a lot of celebration that happened during this period, also taking into consideration umigidi that will be held during this period. But sadly for some families is that they get news that their loved ones have actually died while being part of this initiation process.
Good morning, Aldrin. Yes, while others are celebrating the homecoming of the initiates from the mountain, others are grieving the loss of their initiates, their boys. And when I was speaking to the chairperson of the House of Traditional Leaders here in the Eastern Cape on the 18th of December in one of imigidi that he attended, there were 17 initiates that had died, but today we are talking about 27 initiates that have died while at initiation schools. Then the MEC, COGTA MEC Velenkosini Hlabisa is here in the province to address that, to rope in all the municipalities to work together with the Traditional Leaders Initiation Committee, but to take us through what the day is looking at in terms of the expectation from that briefing. I'm joined by the manager in the office of the speaker here at Nxuma local municipality, Sisonke Jamjam. Sisonke, thank you so much for talking to us. And we understand that the minister chose this particular venue, your municipality. What is expected to come out of that meeting?
Good morning to yourself and to the viewers at home. What is more or less expected from us as a municipality, which is Nxuma local municipality, is that the minister's identified that the Eastern Cape has been losing a lot of lives in terms of initiates going to the mountain. But now, because of the rising numbers, he decided that he should actually come visit. And now they've identified our region, which is the Amatole, which is a spiked of numbers of initiates that are actually passing on. So now he's coming here to address all the traditional leaders, our troika, also our traditional leaders around the surrounding areas regarding the rising numbers of initiates. So he just wants to check in terms of what did we do in terms of preparations for the initiation season going forward, so we can actually avoid the deaths of initiates, because one life is more than enough. So we can't afford to have, as an Eastern Cape as a whole, 27 people passing or whatever the case might be. So now we just here to engage basically him, actually the minister and the MEC of COGTA. They're both visiting us today.
Thank you so much. Sisonke Jamjam, Aldrin, speaking on behalf of the Speaker of the Nxuma local municipality, briefly saying that that briefing is expected to take place here at 10 o'clock, and all the other stakeholders will be here because of the spike in the death of initiates while they are in the initiation schools here within the Amatole. In the past, Aldrin, the eastern part of the Eastern Cape, it was where these initiates were dying in Pondoland, Eastern Pondoland, but that trend has since, extended to this region of Amatole district municipality. We will, find out when the minister arrives at 10 o'clock, what is it that they will discuss and, come to conclusion that something that must be done, a robust, intervention that must be implemented to curb more deaths of initiates. And the manager saying that one death is one too many. Back to you, Aldrin.
Yeah, and we've also heard calls for a ban or moratorium, at least, of around 2 years. Thank you so much for that update there, Ntsiki Nohiya. As we've just heard, in the Eastern Cape so far, 27 boys that have died since the start of the summer initiation season.